Hello and welcome to this additional and bonus lecture in this course on excellence in business strategy. And the topic here is applying agile to business strategy formulation. So in this section, we will continue to help you learn more ways and strategies for excellence in business strategy, policy, modeling, and planning. And in this particular lecture, we will talk about how to apply agile principles such as flexibility, collaboration, and iterative planning for excellence in these areas, right? So, how to apply agile principles for excellence in business strategy, modeling, planning, and policy? Any thoughts? See, applying agile principles in these areas involve adapting the agile methodology traditionally associated with software development. Now, that we need to apply to a broader context of strategic and organizational decision making. And there are many ways you can do that. Let's take a look at how we can integrate agile principles for excellence in business strategy, policy, modeling, and planning activities. So there are four things that we can start first of the in embracing flexibility. The first thing you need to do is to do what is called iterative strategy development, in which you develop strategies iteratively, allowing for continuous refinement based on the feedback, changing market conditions, and evolving business priorities. For the policy part, you can do flexible policy implementation, where you implement policies in an adaptable and flexible manner. Regularly review and update policies to ensure they remain aligned with organization goals and external factor. Modeling you need to do in an agile manner. Adopt agile modeling techniques to create dynamic models that can be easily adjusted. Use the visitors representations and collaborative tool to communicate models effectively. And the planning needs to be dynamic. Move away from rigid long-term planning cycles. Embrace dynamic planning that allows adjustment in response to emerging opportunities and threats. And that's how you can embrace flexibility in these four areas. You also can adopt you can also do collaborative decision making, and for that again there are a few things that you can do. One is to do what is called cross-functional collaboration, where you need to encourage collaboration across different departmental functions for so very essential for success or implementation of a business strategy. You will need to break down silos to ensure that the diverse perspectives contribute to strategic directions and decisions and policy formulation as well as implementation. You will need to have involvement of the stakeholders, where you need to involve key stakeholders throughout the decision making process in this entire strategy formulation, etc. Regularly seek input from employees, customers, and external partners to gather diverse insights. Using agile modeling workshops, you can do a lot of good work, where you will need to have make sure that teams collaboratively create and refine models, and this will ensure that you have a shared understanding and alignment among team members. Also, you can look at doing iterative policy reviews, institute iterative review of policies involving relevant stakeholders to ensure that the policies remain effective and compliant with the changing requirements. Uh, Iterative planning and execution is another way, and where you need to look at agile strategy sprints, implement strategy sprints, short and focused periods where teams collaboratively define and iterate on strategic initiatives. This allows for quicker adaptation to the market dynamics. Incremental policy development is another thing to follow, where you develop policies incrementally, focusing on high priority areas first. Regularly assess and adjust policies based on the feedback and changing circumstances. Use Scrum for modeling, where you apply Scrum principles to modeling effort. Break down modeling tasks into short sprints within the with the regular reviews and adaptation based on ongoing feedback. Also, make your planning cycles adaptive. Shift from traditional lengthy planning cycles to adaptive planning cycles that allow for frequent assessment and adjustment. Another way to use agile for business strategy, policy, etc., is to prioritize customer value. And for that, what you need to do is customer-centric modeling, prioritize modeling efforts based on customer value, focus on creating models that directly contribute to improving customer experience and addressing their needs. Use customer feedback in policy development, integrate customer feedback into these areas, ensure that the policies align with customer expectations and contribute to a positive customer experience. Prioritize strategic initiative based on their potential value to organization. Have a value-driven strategy. Regularly assess priorities, reassess priorities to ensure alignment with the business goals, and use agile KPIs. Define and track KPIs that reflect customer value. Use agile KPIs. Right. Continuous feedback and improvement is another thing that you can do, where you need to regularly conduct retrospective with the completion of the strategy sprints, policy implementation or modeling efforts, gather feedback and identify areas for improvement, do iterative model refinements where based on ongoing feedback, regularly review and update models to ensure that they accurately represent the current state of the business. Very important. Then you can establish feedback loops in policy implementation, monitor the impact of policies and use feedback to make continuous improvement, and use matrices and data-driven insights to make informed decision making, and adapt strategies, policies, and model based on the real-time performance and results. Using agile tools and technology, other tools and technologies, another way. And what are the other tools and technology that you can use? Collaborative platforms can be used for agile modeling, planning, and communication. These tools will facilitate real-time collaboration and information sharing. You can also use agile project management tools to track progress, manage workloads, and facilitate communication among team members. You can leverage visualization tools for modeling and presenting complex information. Visual representations enhance understanding and promote collaboration. And you can use iterative policy management softwares that support iterative development reviews and implementation of policies. So another good thing is to use a cross-functional team that is made up of diverse strategy teams that include members from different disciplines. This diversity will ensure a comprehensive approach to strategic decision making. You would see an elephant from all the six sides. Um, you can also build agile modeling teams with expertise in different areas. This diversity again enhances the quality and relevance of the model. You can create cross-functional teams for policy development, include representatives from legal, compliance, operations, and other relevant departments. Also consider bringing in agile coaches or consultants to guide teams through the adoption of agile principles in strategy, policy, modeling, and planning. So, applying agile principles to these four areas of strategy, policy, modeling, and planning requires a cultural shift toward adaptability, collaboration, and continuous improvement. It is important and essential to start with small, manageable changes, gather feedback, and gradually scale the agile approach across the organization. Regular retrospectives and reviews and commitment to learning from experience are the key to sustain excellence in this context. So thank you so much for watching this additional bonus lecture on agile application for excellence in business strategy, modeling, planning, and policy. I hope you are continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in another lecture anywhere. Please do feel free to message me if you have any question. Wherever you see this video, I'll be happy to answer your question. And please do download the PDF file to take a look at anything that we have talked about.